Pisces, this is going to be a reading for you. We have the moon at the bottom of the deck. I didn't know it was there, but my intention was to use this as your significator for our reading today. I'm just going to put that down right on the desk. Let's see what's going on for you, Pisces. I'm doing this reading at night, which I feel is significant with the energy of the moon. Darkness, right? The energy of curiosity. Also fear, the unknown. And it warns against failing at the threshold. You're trying to get between these two towers and through the mountains. But of course, it doesn't necessarily have to be darkness. It's also your intuition and your emotions. Can represent trials and tests. We have the Six of Wands. It looks like you're going to be successful. If you are undergoing some kind of trial or test right now, Pisces, you're going to come out on top. Judgment. This is a transformative process for you. You're having an awakening as you go through this period of your life. Just in a general sense, judgment is rebirth, resurrection, and transformation. It's also reconciliation between you and somebody else, or reconciliation between two forces that exist within you. We have the Four of Pentacles coming out here in the crossing position. What's challenging you here seems to be a sense of holding on to something. Maybe holding on to the past, cleaving to that which you have, not allowing for any sort of flexibility, either mentally or physically. Crowning you is the Seven of Pentacles. It seems like you're waiting patiently for something right now, Pisces. Beneath you, we have the Three of Swords. It's a feeling of pain, heartache, hurt. Are you waiting for someone to contact you? Are you waiting for some kind of reconciliation here? Are you fearing the worst? Past energy is the Page of Cups. Yeah. This is a lover, the hopeless romantic. It's also the application of your psychic abilities, the development of those psychic abilities. Future energy is the Knight of Swords. Yeah. There it is. So someone could be having some relationship issues. Someone could be hoping for a reconciliation with someone. Self-position is the Knight of Swords in reverse. It could be that you are acting impulsively, or you're allowing your mind to get carried away. You could also be engaging in arguments with people right now who don't really have a defensible position. You have the Eight of Wands in reverse in your environment. This could represent a sense of frustration or guilt within a relationship or within yourself. Feeling like things aren't moving the way that they should be. Feeling like things are stuck with someone. Hopes and fears, we have the Chariot in reverse, a feeling of defeat. And in the outcome, we have the Sun in reverse, a feeling of unhappiness. Okay, Pisces, I want to let you know it's going to be okay. Whatever you're going through right now with someone, where you're fearing the worst and you're waiting for things to get better and you're stressing out, I want you to alleviate any fear that you have right now around this. The Maker. This is a reminder that you are the creator of your own reality. You are in charge of what happens next. The unknown is pliable, it's malleable. You can shape it the way that you want it to. And that's your challenge here. I feel like there's a need for a little bit more flexibility when it comes to allowing your manifestations to come through. You're not always going to have the answer as to how something is going to look or how it's going to unfold before the manifestation ultimately comes to you. But there's no need to overcomplicate things. Picking up on trepidation. Embodiment and achievement, though. You're going to achieve some form of manifestation for yourself. right now you're kind of hesitating to listen to your intuition, and that can be a scary thing because the unknown is terrifying. It can be terrifying if we allow ourselves to get into the space of the Nine of Swords. But ultimately, all that's doing is draining you of your vitality. It's draining you of your energy. And it's not helping in any way. It's not helping the manifestation. In fact, it may be interrupting the manifestation. It might be blocking the manifestation. If that's what you're trying to do, overthinking in this situation might be causing you to engage in impulsive behaviors and decisions. And then ultimately you end up feeling defeated, or you're afraid that your manifestations aren't going to come in. And that's where this is coming from. Let's see, Pisces, twin flame in reverse. Lack of faith, isolation, distrust, disconnection from yourself, confidence. Spirit is asking you to believe in your manifestation. Whatever that is, whatever you're trying to do, triumph at the bottom of the deck. Whatever you're trying to do, it's going to be successful. We have achievement and triumph coming out here, Pisces. There's no reason for you to be afraid. Simply trust. And I know that's such a hard thing to do a lot of the time, but when we don't trust, we end up creating or manifesting reality in the direction of distrust rather than in the direction of our desires, what we want, our manifestations. Definitely feeling this energy, Pisces. Definitely feeling this energy. Trust in the invisible in reverse. You're demanding too much physical proof. You're looking too much at what is happening around you and not enough at what is happening within you. Not enough at what is happening and the way that things are moving around you. Strength. You are strong enough to endure this experience, Pisces. And you will get through this. And you will achieve the manifestation that you are trying to call in. Cancer, the caring. Could be a mother wound that we're looking at here. It's your psychic abilities. Could be upgrading at this time. Seeing Cancer in the 12th house. Leo rising could be significant. Anything more with Cancer? Opposition, Sun and Moon. Leo indeed. You could be dealing with a Leo. There could be Leo aspects of this. This could be speaking to your dating life. This could be speaking to your creativity. This could be speaking to your ability to or willingness to be seen in some way or to lead in some way. You could be experiencing some fear around this right now, Pisces, and it's not helping your manifestations. And so I see you overcoming this with strength, for sure. But I want to put your mind at ease. We're gonna get you some advice after this Celtic cross spread, but before we do that, let's get a card from the, spiritual narcolepsy, falling angel at the bottom of the deck. This card talks about falling unconscious. Maybe in the literal sense, maybe in the more psychological sense, where you're allowing shadow elements to kind of take over, and you're not really taking care of yourself, and you're forgetting yourself, like you're putting yourself last, you're putting your spiritual needs last, because you're so stressed out about this manifestation, about what's happening, about what if it doesn't happen for me, what if it doesn't go right, what if it doesn't happen, right? That's spiritual narcolepsy, falling angel. Have you ever felt like that? Like you were falling out of the sky? Have you ever had a dream where you were falling? Scary. But you're falling right into the hand. In the hand, the universe is your partner. Number 31, surrender. Good thing about this is that you're being caught in a good way. The universe is catching you and holding you and cradling you and taking care of you. All right, Pisces. You can't fail. You can't fail. Whatever this manifestation is, whatever this goal is that you're pursuing right now, that you're telling yourself, I can't do this because look at all the odds that are stacked up against me. All the odds that are stacked up against you are imaginary. As Pisces, your shadow aspect is illusion. So don't get carried away. We're going to go ahead and look at your advice. Definitely was picking up on this energy. Definitely was picking on this energy over the course of like the last 24 hours or so. I've definitely been feeling this. All right, Pisces. Let's see what your advice is. How can Pisces call in their manifestations? We have strength as I cut the deck. Once again, in reverse, Leo energy could be very significant. We also have the Page of Swords. Sense of curiosity. Maybe that's what's being encouraged. Curiosity toward your manifestations, especially when you're not feeling particularly strong. And then we have the Page of Wands. Good news and announcements. Also the approach of a lover. There's some surprising news here. There's good news and it's going to surprise you. You're going to feel good about it. Balance. Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Card of balance, also embroilment, also fun. Being busy, being active. Let's see. Maybe that's something you want to consider. Maybe you have too much energy and maybe too much time and you need to do something to occupy your brain. Maybe read a book, maybe exercise, do some yoga, go for a run, go to the gym. I don't know, whatever it is that you like to do, go for a hike, row a boat, write a book, read a book. I think I said that already. Write some poetry. Do something to get yourself in motion because this is stagnant energy. The energy of illusion is just stagnation. Stagnation and contemplation together. All right, I digress. Let's see the advice here. Six of Cups. This could be a soul connection that you're trying to call in. This could be someone that you really like or someone from the past that you're trying to manifest back again. The subconscious energy here is the Ace of Wands in reverse. Depletion. Defeat. Like I said, a lack of vitality. The external encouragement or discouragement is the Five of Cups. Okay. No more sulking. No more crying. I'm trying to be as compassionate as possible, but the discouragement here is the Five of Cups, and the Ace of Wands in reverse is in your subconscious energy. You're wasting your energy on negativity. Instead of being grateful for the things that you have and manifesting more from there, you're stuck contemplating in the illusion of loss. How your plan won't succeed. The Ace of Swords. Overthinking, spending too much time in your head. Having boundaries that are too strong. Cutting people off because you think you know them or you think you know what's going on. The mind seems to be the weakness here. How it will succeed. Six of Swords. Leave conflict in the past. Look toward the future. Lick your wounds. Transitional energy. Six of Swords. So you could want to take a vacation or get away from a particular location. But sitting there and thinking about this all the time is not the answer. You need to move, like I said. Move on. Move mentally. Be mentally flexible, like I said at the beginning of the reading. Just move in general. Universal body. You might want to move your body. Okay, Pisces, you might want to do some exercise. Universal body. Your autonomy, your willpower coming to fruition, the crone. Cancer energy coming out here very strongly tonight. And contentment. Being okay with what you have is the answer to your manifestation. The beautiful thing about the universal body with the crone is that the unknown, the formless, the undefined, can be made into or shaped into whatever it is that we please. That's what I was trying to say to you at the beginning of the reading. It's a very spiritual reading tonight. Very spiritual. Talking about manifestation. Whew, okay. Anything else coming out for Pisces? Deceit in reverse. You lie to yourself about what you're capable of. Once again, that energy of illusion coming up to the surface. And healing wounds. Someone has hurt you, Pisces. Can we get more about this healing wounds? Productivity in reverse. You're spending too much time. Or, yeah, you're procrastinating this healing. That's ultimately what you're doing. By lying to yourself about how something is going to turn out for you, you're procrastinating this healing. There's also this curiosity in reverse, feeling bored, left out, like nothing piques your interest. It's like you could be feeling very apathetic at this time. Apathetic, just what's the point, you know? Ace of Wands in reverse, that sense of hollow joy, depletion. Nothing really excites you. It's deceit in reverse. Happiness in the upright. Are you lying to yourself that something can't make you happy? Are you telling yourself you'll never be happy? Are you procrastinating, trying to be happy? Because ultimately that's what's going to heal you. Choosing happiness. Not this. All right. Forgive. 303. Forgive the past, forgive yourself, move on. 6 of Swords. Bravery in reverse. It's scary. It is scary. Scary to trust, but you know, healing can be a little bit scary because we have to face all the shadows, all the emotions that we've suppressed, all the darkness that lies within us in order to heal. We have to face it. But in order to get to that unconditional love that is so fundamental to you, Pisces, healing is necessary. Otherwise, you're going to drown in illusion. All right. Hollow bone, teachability. And you remain very teachable. Deep quiet, meditation and stillness. There you are. The moon, Piscean energy for sure. Yeah. You will learn a lot through meditation. All right, Pisces. First house, self and identity. This reading was all about you. All about you. All about you and what you believe is possible for yourself and what you're learning is possible for yourself right now, Pisces. I think this is a good place to part ways. If you'd like to book me for a personal reading, the link to do so is going to be in the description box down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment if this reading resonated with you. I'll see you next time, and take care.